Well, that's that then.
I know you'll forgive me, Mrs. Calvert, if I recall my own retirement. We old people become very egotistical. But on that occasion, I said to my girls, always make time your slave, never let it be your master. And so, dear Mrs. Calvert, just in case it may seem to you that time has caught up with you now that you're retiring.
That's that, really.
So, dear Mrs. Calvert, just in case it may seem to you that time has caught up with you now that you're retiring, we've decided to give you an electric clock. You won't have to be an early riser any longer. For the rest of your life, you'll be able to ask for a late call.
Oh, that is cool! It's cool! It's cool! Oh, it's cool! Come on, Myra, let us swim! Let us do all the things we ever wanted to. Shall us? Pooh. Are you going to throw my hat in the water?
For the rest of your life, you'll be able to ask for a late call. And we shall picture you defying time, lying snugly in bed when this clock strikes 7, just turning over and going to sleep again, knowing that you haven't got to worry about all the troublesome residents of Palmyra Court, to whom you've been so very kind.
Keep your feelings for your own flesh and blood, that's what I think. Yes, who is it?
Oh, excuse me, Mrs. Calvert. I'm sure only
Can I help you, Mr. Martino?
Well, actually, I thought the captain might be here.
Oh, my husband's at his club. The last night, you know. Should be in soon.
Yes, last night. Yes.
Was it anything in particular, Mr. Martino?
Well, last night here, you see, and I was rather hoping that I...
Oh, come now, Mr. Martino. We've already said our goodbyes at the presentation downstairs. And thank you again, all of you, for the lovely electric clock.
Well, I'm so sorry to bother you, Mrs. Calvert. If it wasn't that I was afraid the captain may have forgotten about it, and I know you're leaving early tomorrow.
How much is it, Mr. Martino?
Well, I don't want to trouble you.
How much?
£90.
I'll speak to Captain Calvert as soon as we're settled in at my son's.
Well, there's no immediate hurry, of course.
I'm sorry.
Yes, well,
I'll speak to the captain.
Yes, and may I wish you every...
Yes, thank you.
In your retirement. And I do hope that...
Oh, saying more goodbyes, eh, Mr. Martino?
What? Oh, yes. Good luck, Mrs. Calvert, and all the best.
Oh, he's a shy old fellow, isn't he?
Yes.
Well, how are we, Mrs. C? Oh, I didn't come to the great occasion. I couldn't face the Hutton on the soapbox. I was definitely anti the clock, anyway. So, I brought you this. May you smell nice wherever you go.
Perfume. Pat, how nice of you.
Oh, and by the way, not to worry about the £20. Any old time will do.
What?
But I do think you could have asked me for it yourself and not sent the captain round instead. Oh, no. Oh, it's too bad of him. I'll give him a piece of my mind when I see him. I like the old man, but why couldn't he have said he wanted it for himself?
Oh, I'm so...
No, not to worry, Mrs. C. Definitely not to worry. Oh, just stop his pocket money for me, that's all. Well, cheerio, Mrs. C. Best of luck.
Arthur. No.
Oh, all ready to go, are we? Oh, quite a milestone, isn't it, Mrs. Calvert?
Yes, Mrs. Amherst, what can I do for you?
Oh, no problems, my dear. I just wanted to say that I and all the guests here, well, we so appreciate all you've done.
Thank you.
You're so busy, we hardly see anything of you. Well, I don't, anyway.
No.
Sometimes I've even felt I'm not a particular favourite of yours. Natural enough you should feel this way, of course.
Mrs. Amherst, I still got a few little things to pack away.
Yes, very well. I've sometimes wondered if I've offended you in some way, Mrs. Calvert.
Offended me, Mrs. Amherst?
I'm afraid perhaps the captain's making a fool of himself about me. It seems silly to talk about it even, but I have wondered if you took it a little more seriously than I ever did. I soon put him in his place, you know.
You opened your legs out to his hands, I saw.
Filthy. How could you? Captain, indeed, a common cockney. I've always said never touch pitch. Why, he's old enough to be my father. Oh, there's nothing funny about it, Mrs. Calvert, let me assure you of that.
You must have wanted it pretty badly to have encouraged a man of 70.
Yes.
Quite.
I was sorry for you, but I can see I needn't have wasted my pity.
Please.
Let me tell you, you'll be lucky if that dirty old man doesn't land up in the courts.
Goodbye, Mrs. Amherst.
Some young girl, I wouldn't wonder. You mark my words. That was why I made my complaint. Not for myself, but in case some young girl should suffer.
God.
And I've no doubt at all that that's really why you're going. Ritz hotels have reached the limit of their patience.
I'm retiring, Mrs. Amherst.
You've been dismissed. That's the truth of it. High blood pressure indeed. You're well enough to shout filth at me.
Who told you I had high blood pressure?
Your precious husband.
I'm afraid Arthur wasn't telling the truth.
So I can see. Oh, don't worry my missus with it, indeed. Oh, a very good way of wriggling out of paying what he owes.
What?
Well, he's not going to get away with it. I want my £20 back.
And you shall have your £20 back. I'm surprised you lent your money to a dirty old man.
Well, I suppose I felt I owed him.
Captain Calvert rose from the ranks in the First War, and he gave his health for his country.
What? Yes, well,
We all owe something to men like him, Mrs. Amherst.
I'm not talking about...
Now, come on, get out.
so, dear Mrs. Calvert. Just in case it may seem to you that time has caught up with you now that you're retiring, we've decided to...
Oh, did you see?
I'll give you tablets for the dizzy spells. But the important thing is not to worry about things, Mrs. Calvert.
It'll be just the same, all the same, 100 years from now. No use of worrying, no use of flurrying, no use of kicking up around. No use of kicking up around.
Oh, Arthur,
Oh, you're awake, are you?
for God's sake.
Well, I said pardon, didn't I?
Pardon.
Whoop. Pardon.
Pardon. You always say pardon.
What?
And then everybody will forgive and forget what you've done, like a spoilt child.
God almighty, what's all this about?
Nothing. Go on, get on to bed. It's late and we've got a tiring journey in the morning.
Yes, and a nice one I can see. If you're going to use this martyr tone all the way, what are you doing up anyway?
I fell asleep.
Nag. I go off to the club on a bloody awful wet night so you can have your little presentation to yourself. What was it anyway?
A clock.
God almighty.
An electric clock.
Ungrateful sons.
Not so much noise, Arthur.
So this is all the thanks I get, is it?
What?
God knows I try to do everything I can for you.
You don't have to do anything for me, Arthur, except not to deceive me and to tell lies. You've only got to come to me if you want any money. I'll always try to make your pension go further. Goodness knows I scrimp and save as it is, but, oh, Arthur, to go to strangers and to tell lies about it.
What do you mean, lies?
You told young Pat that money was for me.
Yeah, the ruddy cow. She's come mooing to you, has she? I thought she was supposed to be so fond of you. Nice way to show your feelings for an invalid.
Arthur, I will not have you telling people I'm an invalid.
Why not?
People only have contempt for sick folk.
Yeah, what about me, then?
And I don't want you to say anything about my dizzy turns, not when we get to Harold's. Now, do you understand that?
Well, I mean, who the hell's been telling people? Who the hell's interested, for that matter? Just because you're the manageress here. You know, you've got a darn sight too self-centred since you've been here, Sylvia. Let me tell you that, you hear? People in Carshall won't care a tuppenny fart whether Mrs. Arthur Calvert's got high blood pressure or not. So you better get that into your head. Are you bloody well listening?
Yes, Arthur, I should think the whole hotel could hear you now.
Damned hotel. We've worked ourselves to the bone for them. We don't owe them anything.
You owe Pat £20 and poor old Martino 90. And heaven knows what else beside that I don't know about.
Well, honest to God, Sylvia, that's all there is. I mean, if there was any more, I'd tell you.
Oh, Arthur.
Anyway, Martino's loan was between two gentlemen. I don't know how the bleeder's got the cheek. But anyhow, that's it, Sylvia. That's the lot, I promise you.
Arthur, I have just paid Mrs. Amherst her £20.
All right. So now you know everything. Anyhow, what the hell's it got to do with you? They're my debts and I'll settle them, see? I don't know what you had to pay old Mother Amherst for. She's got more than enough in alimony. She could wait. Anyway, I only borrowed the money to save you worrying over a lot of small bills. You know, all this moving has cost me more than you think, you know.
Don't be childish, Arthur. You know very well you've had nothing to do with the moving. And even packed your own clothes. Oh, go on, get to bed. I'm tired.
You're tired. You know, you make me sick, you do, you ruddy cow. Yeah. I wish to God I'd never seen you. Get some rest.
Yes.
It's a bit barky, isn't it?
Yes.
It's been another accident at Rushman's Corner, you know. Young fellow on a cycle, thrown off the esplanade in that bloody great gale. Broke his neck, poor blighter.
Oh, dear. Accidents year after year on that spot.
Yeah. Won't be the last either.
Council ought to be ashamed.
Yeah. You break your bloody neck before they part with their precious money. They're all the same, you know. Old Harry Layton said to me at last year's dinner, write to the ministry. Tell them that your Colonel says the country should do better by the men who fought for her. Write to the ministry. God, a fat lot of bloody good that'd do. The ministry instructs me to inform you. Inform my arse.
I read the other day that they're going to raise the war pensions.
Oh, you read. If you believe all you read.
Well, I expect if we get a new government, they will.
Government? What do they care about us?
Better lie down.
We don't belong to the great future. We're not teenagers. We only stopped them on the Marne, that's all.
The young people wouldn't have an England at all if it hadn't been for the Tommies like you, Arthur.
We ought to be bloody dead.
Oh, now, Arthur. You know you'll be happy at Harold.
Oh, I don't know. Phew. Anyhow, we're not tired, are we? I mean, if things don't work out, we can always go elsewhere.
I can't afford not to like it there.
But we're not tired, are we?
But you like the local there, and the buses are easy.
Oh, I don't know.
Harold wrote that some Mrs. Cranston wanted to know whether you would make up a fort bridge. They were only afraid that they wouldn't have a good enough game for you.
How do these blighters guess these things? You know, they're bloody right every time. Everything packed, is it?
Yes, all except the last minute case.
Well, you want any help? Well, I don't mind helping at all, you know.
Where's your other sock, then?
Stocking and shoe, best be put back on, Myra. You've lost my hat. Mummy says the blue ribbons are adorable. It'll be spoilt now.
Don't matter none, do it?
I want to go to my mummy. I want to go home.
Oh, don't take on so. Your mother said we was to feel free.
The lace on my petticoat hem is torn. It's all your fault.
She said we was to feel free. I ain't never done the like of this before.
You're silly.
It's nice your mum's staying at the farm for the holiday. Let's go back through the wood. It'll be cool there.
Shall we?
Why not?
We'll never get the dirt off, you know.
We can't feel free.
You won't have to be an early riser any longer for the rest of your life.
Arthur? Arthur? There's no sense expecting too much, Arthur. Come in. Oh, my, Judy.
Good morning, Gran.
Oh. Arthur? Arthur, wake up.
What the bloody hell's going on?
Look, Arthur, breakfast in bed.
Well, it's Sunday, Gran. And anyway, Dad thought you'd be tired after all that travelling yesterday.
And how's my pretty little granddaughter this morning, eh? Oh,
3-minute eggs. I hope that's all right.
Oh, just right, Judy.
Yes, spot on, Judy. Spot on.
But I ought to have been downstairs getting breakfast for all of you.
No.
After all, you've been working the whole week.
Yes, you don't want to spoil your grandmother, you know. I never have.
I'm sorry about this awful jelly marmalade,
Oh.
but that's Mark's terrible taste.
Looks very nice.
When I do breakfast, you'll have proper Oxford marmalade.
Oops, pardon.
Bon appetit.
Well, I said pardon, didn't I?
To breakfast.
Well, what's all this then? I mean, go.
Set it up nice and dainty, hasn't she? Pink for me, blue for you.
What's this thing stuck on the egg for, then?
Isn't it pretty? It's a little cover to keep the egg warm.
Buggering nonsense.
Oh, Arthur.
Well, I can't get the bloody thing off. Oh.
Are they?
What a bleeding fiddle-faddle. Stone the crows.
Oh, dear. It's gone 9 o'clock. I shall need to get up earlier than this.
Look here. Come. Look.
What's the matter now?
My egg's not done.
Oh, don't grumble, Arthur.
Well, it's running all down the side. The yolk is. Look at it. Come.
Harold will hear you.
I can't eat this blithering mess.
Look, dip your toast in it.
Toast? Toast? I haven't got any toast.
Wrapped up in a paper doily to keep it warm.
Oh, what a bloody fiddle-faddle. Come.
Come in.
Ah, there we are. Everything all right?
Very nice breakfast, Harold.
And you, Mum?
Lovely, Harold.
Mark's doing. First Sunday in the month, you know. Breakfast, we have a rota, you see.
Yes.
Turn and turn about. You sleep all right?
Well, I'm not a good sleeper at the best of
I
times.
only hope Beth's choice of mustard and blue isn't going to prove too much for you, Mother.
It's rather hot stuff, isn't it, what?
My dear Dad, if there's anything you don't like, it goes out. It's your room. As far as I remember, you were never very fussy about the way Mother's rooms were furnished.
Well, Dad'll be all right with the yellow. He isn't going to have any hangovers here anyway.
How do you know what I'm going to have or what I'm not going to have?
I've left the minimum of furniture so that you'll have plenty of room for your own stuff when it arrives.
It's lovely, Harold. I don't know how we're going to live up to it, do you, Arthur?
Oh, we'll live up to it, all right. As a matter of fact, Harold, your mother's as pleased as punch with it, really, and so am I.
Well, it was Beth's choice, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll let you get on with it then. And see you in the sitting room.
It's like a bloody tart's room.
Beth chose it, Arthur.
She was a funny woman. I never could make her out.
She's dead, Arthur.
Are we supposed to talk about her or what? Downstairs, I mean, you know.
No. Not unless Harold does.
Look at those bloody silly little chairs. Christ.
I expect he'll want to talk to me about it one day.
What's that stuck up there, then?
What?
On the wall.
Oh. It's a notice.
A notice?
To all bed makers, remember that you have to lie on it. Signed, Beth.
Just the right sort of wife for a headmaster.
Oh, Arthur.
Well, as long as he doesn't treat me as though he's back at his school, that's all.
We mustn't be ungrateful, Arthur.
Oh, God.
I think we'd better get up.
Yeah, perhaps you'll be able to make me a decent cup of tea.
Yes, Arthur.
taking off me petticoat.
What for?
Make you a proper bandage, won't it?
Oh, you shouldn't. Someone might see. Look, I'm cold. Sylvia, I'm bleeding.
No need to fuss. Soon be better. It'll be all right.
I'm hot.
Take your petty off like I.
Someone might see me.
But your mother said we was to feel free.
You can relax here, Mother. Feel free to do what you want, more or less. Though, of course, we shall make use of you. You can't give up a lifetime of being made use of all in a day.
Oh, it'll take until tomorrow at least.
Come on, you.
Harold, it's 10:30 already. Surely I ought to be getting on with something.
The Arsenal did quite well then. But they're not as good as they were.
Don't fuss, Mother.
Just relax, lovey.
But I didn't help with the breakfast at all, Ray.
Oh, very nice breakfast, Harold.
Well, it was Mark's doing, as I said. First Sunday in the month.
Oh, Mark, you shouldn't have. A young man cooking for me.
You should have seen your grandmother, Ray, sitting up in bed all la-di-da like a Hollywood film star.
I'm afraid your social examples are a bit out of date, Dad. It's a rather good article here about the decline of the Hollywood star. Fascinating subject, the shifts in popular culture. Don't you think?
Yes, Harold.
One thing I can't help noticing is that the more vulgarized popular taste becomes, the more remote and seemingly esoteric is the minority culture.
Pardon?
I've got to look at my etchings.
The polarization of the two cultures, in
Absolutely.
The two cultures doesn't mean that at all, Dad. It means science and the arts.
Yes, I'm perfectly well aware of that, Mark, but words are for use, not for labelling as museum specimens.
They hit the underside of the bar, and the ball bounced down and out and not in.
What?
No wonder they call them lucky Arsenal, eh?
Mark, don't bring oil cans into the sitting room.
Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
Oughtn't I to be getting on with something?
You'll find, I think, that the little microcosm of our world down here in Carshall New Town reflects very accurately the country at large. There's no cinema in Carshall. So if you and Dad want westerns or horror films, you'll have to go into Carshall Old Town, I believe. On the other hand, the film society flourishes. They show those classics we all knew before the war. Earth, Potemkin, Mother, that sort of thing, Mother.
Mother.
As well as some post-war films, too, of course. Swedish, Italian, Japanese.
Japanese? Oh, I shouldn't know what to make of that, I'm sure.
Then you must come along and give them a trial. The Seven Samurai, wonderful blood-curdling melodrama. You'd love it, Dad.
No, thanks, old boy.
Arthur?
The telly's good enough for me.
Oh, Dad, you used to be such a picture-goer. Maurice Chevalier, Janet MacDonald.
I do a good deal for the Film Society, actually. What's so amusing, Mark?
Remote minority culture.
Oh, yes. Well, you take your beastly oil can out of the sitting room.
Why should I?
Because your mother wouldn't have permitted it.
Is Mark still studying hard, Harold?
Electronic engineering, yes. He'll have to take his exam soon.
Well, he's bound to get a bit...
Mark is a bit of a rebel, is Mark. CND and what have you. Splendid, really.
Well, I think I'd better get on with some work.
Mother, there's nothing for you to do. Judy's cooked today except for breakfast.
Where's Ray?
Oh, up in his room, no doubt. Painting or scribbling, I expect.
Is there really nothing I can do?
Yes. Stop fidgeting.
Now, Dad.
Will you prepare to eat at 1:30?
I was just telling your grandmother that you were cooked today. You couldn't have dressed more appropriately to impress her with your capacities.
You look very nice.
Yes, lovely.
Caroline Ogilvy is going to let me take Punch out after lunch.
Caroline Ogilvy, whoever she may be, no doubt lunches. We low common people have dinner, don't we, Mother?
Yes. We always call it lunch at the hotel.
This isn't a hotel.
Eat and sleep.
Yes, all right, Judy. 1:30. I said last night I was going to initiate you into the mysteries of the household today.
Oh, yes.
But I was wondering whether we shouldn't have a look round the Calvert domain instead. Do you think you can manage a blow of fresh air, Mother?
I'm not an invalid, dear.
No, we're going to treat you like one for a bit.
Oh, dear, have I got as old as that? That's just what I used to say to all the old residents.
Judy, go and tell Mark and Ray they wanted to show your grandmother the garden. You are coming, Dad.
Arthur? Harold wants to show us the garden, Arthur.
All right. I don't mind a toddle round the family estate, what?
Oh, you'd better put a coat on, Gran. It's not as warm out as it ought to be.
Look, I'm cold.
Big windows, you see. I'm all for picture windows, aren't you, Mother?
Very nice, dear.
Very nice house, Harold.
They were built to try and persuade our industrial executives to stay in the community, but of course they prefer to buy up the local rectories and manor houses that were here before the new town was built.
Very nice, Harold. You've got a lovely home.
We have, you mean?
We're both as pleased as Pudge, Harold.
Yes.
There used to be a high fence along this side of the garden. The architects made these concessions to the English mentality in their efforts to woo the executive group. Beth and I had it taken down at once.
Aren't you a bit chilly out here, Gran?
Of course, when you go to the town centre on your own, Mother, we're wonderfully situated for the buses. Mark, you sometimes deign to use public transport. Don't you come and tell your grandmother the bus times?
Buses for what and where?
Oh, don't worry about me. I can find out bus times for myself. I've still got a tongue.
Of course you have, Gran. She's a big girl now, Dad.
Well, look, if you'll excuse me, Harold, I think I'll toddle on in. All this cold air, you know, this fresh air is more or less poison to an old geezer like me, you know.
As to the actual garden, as you see, we don't have any, just the lawn.
I think I'm a little cold, too.
And that's electrically cut. By the way, it's lucky for you, Dad, who came at this time of year. Otherwise, we'd have to add the electric mower to the many other infernal machines we're going to instruct you in. Beth and I were very un-English about gardens. We were far too busy to bother with one. Far too extrovert, I suppose you'd say.
I don't believe Gran'd say that at all.
We carried out the same principle outdoors as you all see we have indoors, where they...
What?
TFFST. Family shorthand, Gran. Time for Father to stop talking.
Yes, well, I was only showing them the
If you
garden.
haven't realised, Dad, Gran and Grandad are bored to death in this extrovert's garden, so...
Extrovert! Shut!
About time! Quick! March!
Good lads! They know their drill, don't they?
As you see, Mother, in the opinion of the younger generation, I am a monster of obstinacy and insensitivity. But unfortunately, there it is. That's the nature of the beast.
Yes, dear.
Oh, no, Mother.
Give your ass a chance, Harold.
I'll run through it just once more.
I'm sorry, Harold.
No, but I think you'd find the whole thing would come to you much more easily if you really tried to grasp the basic principles on which electric cooking and heating rest.
I'm awfully stupid, Harold.
No, of course you're not. Oh, we'll just run through it once more, shall we?
Don't seem to want me to do much cooking
We have a
anyway.
rota, Mother, a rota.
But
We won't let you upset yourself here. You can relax in this house.
Well,
Now,
it's
the first
just-
thing to get clear is that the auto-timer ensures that nothing can really go altogether wrong.
well, I think I could pick it up on my own. Harold, I've got a very good sense of timing.
My dear Mother, with an auto-timer, you don't need to have a sense of timing.
If you're not going to let me cook...
Mother.
You know best, dear.
Doesn't he ever stop?
Now, take this meal we're cooking this evening. Of course, it's not a normal meal. I've specially designed it to illustrate all the equipment.
It's very nice.
Now, goulash in the small oven, right? And just for this evening, example of conspicuous waste, apple strudel in the large oven. Now, this is normally reserved for the big fellas, turkeys and such, and any fiesta. A soup for Dad on the simmerstat, and on the 2 hob points, 2 veg, also for my conservatively minded parents. And as a special treat for Dad, whose true blue palate can't take goulash, a half chicken for the grill.
Oh, you like that, Harold?
Frankly, I shouldn't have pandered to him like this if it hadn't been a very good way of demonstrating the roto toaster. Now, we set the small oven here and the large oven here.
I don't see the figures too clearly without my specs, I'm afraid, Harold.
Well, how's your mother getting on with all this electric lark, then, eh?
Oh, Harold's just been telling me about the 5-hour pinger timer.
Oh, pinger, eh? Pinger ponger, what?
Harold's been explaining things.
No, I don't want to wait 5 hours for my bloody grub, thank you very much.
Don't be so.
Are going to have a half-grilled chicken to yourself, Dad.
Oh, very nice. Don't forget the Worcester sauce. Look, what I'm looking for now, Harold's a bottle of beer. This central heating of yours dries me up.
Here you are, Dad. Help yourself.
What are you trying to do, freeze all the taste out of it, son?
Look, Dad, all this space for plates.
Yeah, very nice. Where'd you keep your beer mugs, Harold?
That's right, Mother. Plates in there. But what do you do when you put them in?
Now, I can't think.
Your warm drawer switch, of course.
Oh, oh, you mustn't forget that one, Sylvia.
What do you mean, Dad?
Whatever you do in this weather, keep your drawers warm. Oh, I'm all for a warm drawer switch. You got anything else to show us, Harold?
Pour your beer, Dad.
Beer? Look at it, blooming great head on it. Beer, this stuff. It's all froth. Oh, I'm all for a warm drawer. Everybody should have a warm drawer switch. Oh.
The old man can be a bit crude at times, can't he?
You know what Dad's like, Harold. He doesn't mean to.
Now, we've got an hour to kill before we grill the chicken, so do you feel up to a general run through the whole works?
You've been over it 3 times.
First of all, show me how to work the washing machine. Look, there's a pile of Judy's stuff here. Panties and things. You can demonstrate on those. Serve my lady bountiful right for leaving them lying about.
Oh, but I said I'd do them for her. She was going to do them when she came in, but she's so busy studying.
Oh, she's not out chasing foxes with her grand friends, then?
They don't hunt at night, Harold, dear.
Yes, well, now's your chance to wash the stuff. And, as I said, the first thing you have to do is to make sure you select the correct programme. Do you remember, Mother? Now, take this bundle of underclothes. What would you do? You remember, Mother? Mother!
Sylvia, get dressed. Your mother said awful, if anyone first. Awful.
Hey, Dad, look at him.
Oh, heavens. Oh, dear. What a fiasco.
Your mother wouldn't be angry, surely.
Quick.
She told us Wednesday she didn't mind along if there were no fuss. Me mum not fuss.
Darling, Mummy, she was so kind. Quick.
Me mum not fuss.
Oh, there, boy.
Oh, dear. She's quite terrible.
You mind your dad don't give you a proper bum basting, Sylvia?
Oh, don't tell him, Mr. Sunshaw, don't tell him.
It's all your fault, you silly girl.
We was hot. We wanted to be free.
Your dad'll give you one to be free. He'll bum baste you terrible.
You're rude.
I want my Mummy.
Oh, we wanted to feel free.
Mummy.
You'll catch it.
Here, stop your gibble-gabble, boy. Here's the lady.
Mummy.
Good heavens, you little horrors.
She made me do it, Mummy. She made me do it.
Put your clothes on at once, Myra.
Oh, rude.
What do you mean by taking Myra's clothes from her like that? And she's hurt her leg. Now, put your clothes on, both of you.
Oh, please, Mrs. Longmore. Ma'am, we didn't feel free in them, and you said...
Didn't feel free in them? Didn't feel free in your clothes?
I never heard the like of that. Up there, man.
She made me take it off. She wanted me to take everything off.
My poor little Myra, you're not to think about it ever again.
If you please, ma'am. Myra got herself proper hotted, and I thought it best to do like you said.
What on earth do you mean?
You said as we ought to have a change, something as we'd never done before.
The horrid girl, Mummy. She's nasty.
It's all right, darling. Mummy's going to take you away from here. I shall have to tell your mother, you realise that. What she does about it is, of course, her affair. But it is only fair to her as a mother to tell her exactly what things have been going on. Come along, Ma.
You won't have to be an early riser any longer. For the rest of your life, you'll be able to ask for a late call.
See it in full flow, so to speak. And there's literally nothing more to do now that you've selected the correct programme. You listening, Mother?
Yes, dear.
I know it's a lot to remember all at once, but we'll run through it all again tomorrow.
You have got a lot of machines, Harold.
Beth's choice. Everything from the deep freeze down to the mixer.
Goodness.
Well, you see, Mother, we had this extra income from the school textbooks I've written. And quite a lot, really.
You always were the clever one, Harold.
Beth saw at once that as we'd got to spend this textbook money, the best thing was to use it to rationalise the sort of chores that don't really enrich life. You see, Mother, neither of us was a conspicuous spender or notable saver, nor did we want the children to be. The fact is, Beth and I are misfits in the affluent society. Or rather, Beth was.
Do you want to talk about it?
Mind you, she was no slave to labour-saving devices. Beth always had taste. No mayonnaise was ever made in a mixer in this house.
I wish you'd let me do more things about the house, Harold.
She had an infinite capacity for patience. She never seemed tired.
No, dear.
Even after a whole day on the bench with cases that rent her heart and wore out her patience, she still gave her whole attention to the smooth running of the household.
You see, Harold, in the 3 days that we've been here, I'm already beginning to feel old and useless.
She still gave the rice 6 separate rinsings. There was never any starch left in Beth's rice.
Shan't be any supper tonight, Dad.
Oh, why not?
Night school.
I thought we'd arranged supper time to suit evening classes.
Yeah, well, it doesn't.
Kindly be civil, Mark, and truthful. You're trying to fit in some meeting to save the world, or at least Mr. Macmillan's England from devastation. That's it, isn't it? My dear boy, can't you tell me? We can agree to disagree, surely.
Do you always wash your fillies at supper time, Gran?
Those happen to be duties that Milady has left for her grandmother to do.
She's so busy studying, Harold.
When she's got a few moments off from hobnobbing with the county.
Well, if that's the sort of stink she likes, let her breathe it, Dad. Anyway, what are you doing in here? Grandad seems a bit grumpy on his earnings.
I was giving your grandmother a few lessons in the basic principles on which electric gadgets work.
You don't want to listen to him, Gran. You just push the button you like and hope for the best. Don't let him treat you to his little hobbies. We never do. The great student of social trends. Bugger the principles of electricity. As if he understood them, anyway.
No, not that language in front of your grandmother, please, old man. Now, Mother, as I was saying, the great advantage of a smooth-sided agitator is...
Smooth-sided agitator, you said it.
What?
Don't you trust him, lady? You does what you wants, you wants.
Yes. Well, it's been the greatest happiness to me that young Mark should have turned out to be such a rebel.
Where's Ray?
He'll be in soon.
I don't think I've ever understood properly what it is he does.
Fabric design. Fashions, you know. Oh, very much the ex-art school product is Ray. Mark's the other way inclined. Electronics.
You're all so clever. Dad and I feel quite out of it.
Well, it's time, I think, to start the roto roast for Dad's chicken. Now, think about it, Mother. Which knob do I press to start the roto roast? Do you remember, Mother? Mother? Come along now.
There's no good! Trundling down there, Sylvia!
You've got a proper good few things to hear. You bad, gutless little girl, leaving Violet and them to play around and leaving the linen when I'm everlasting working to keep things together.
I'm afraid it's not just that, Mrs. Tuffield, if only it were just that. After all work and no play.
I'm afraid that's just what it is for her, ma'am. All work. That's what the Almighty made her for. Oh, that's been the trouble, as I knew it would be. All that trouble. And playing him games. That's all right for the gentry, but that's not for her. Wicked little thing! That'll be lucky if the devil don't take you!
Don't! What she did was bad, but she wants talking to, not hitting.
Talking? She'll get a mobbing all right. And more than that, she'll get a basting. A real bum basting from her father. Yes, that's what you'll get, my girl. He's angry enough, the wheat being crackly and that. Oh, what you done all this for?
I wanted to do something different.
Different? You'll be different along when your father's finished with you. You'll be as God made you, you squidgy little thing.
Don't treat her like that. I know she's done wrong, but she can be good. She can be quite a special little thing when she likes.
Special? Ha! There's nothing special about her, nor about none of us, ma'am. God put her here to work for others, and that's what she's to do. Special? You wanted to be different? Well, you're nothing, and you always will be.
Poor child, let her put her dress on at least.
She won't need no dress where she's going, and that's bed. And if I were you, ma'am, I'd send that one to the same place. She's old enough to know better than what she's done.
We shall leave tomorrow. I know we spoke of a 4-week holiday, and of course you'll receive the full 4 weeks' money.
As you please, ma'am.
It's like a bloody morgue, Sylvia.
We should get used to it.
I don't understand any of them.
It takes time.
Well, I suppose Harold knows what he's doing. He's meant to be so brilliant. But I've never seen such a godforsaken hole as this place in my life.
We've only been here a week, dear.
Yes, a bloody week too much as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, no, Arthur. I feel a bit lost, too. But it'll be all right when our furniture arrives. It's not much. We shall be able to make this room more like our own home. You'll have your own comfortable chair.
It's no use, Sylvia. I can't live here. You'll have to tell Harold.
Arthur, you know you'll never live within your pension. We must just make the best of it. We're very lucky old people, really.
I wish to Christ you could have me quietly put to sleep. You'll all be far better off to have me out of the way. Serve your country. Lose your bloody lungs. And they can't even give you a decent pension to live on. Ah!
Never mind, Arthur.
Ah, what do you know about it, you silly cow? Good night, Sylvie.
Good night, Arthur.
Sylvia! Just you wait, you little... I'll bum-baste you, all right.
Mrs. Tuffield, she say you're leaving, ma'am. I'm sorry for that, I'm sure.
There's nothing to discuss.
Ah, if it's that girl's been bothering you, well, I bum-basted her proper.
It's all wrong to beat a child like that. Unfortunately, she's your child, and there's nothing I can do about it.
That's right, ma'am.
But I cannot tell you to get out of this room.
Bum-basted her till the blood ran.